Good morning, brothers and sisters. It's Martha. I pray that y'all are doing well this morning. I just finished Bible study this morning, and it was Romans. We're doing Romans right now, and we just finished chapter 1. And if you want to know, I do Bible study. This is Big Family Devotions. If you know Big Family Homestead, they also have a channel called Big Family Devotions, and we do Bible study every morning, and it's awesome. And this morning, we finished. No, that's Proverbs. Sorry, that was something else that I'm doing. We finished the second part. We started from 16 and went from 16 all the way to the end. And if you've read the third part of Romans chapter 1, then you know what it speaks about. It speaks about how women left their husbands and went with other women, and men left their wives and went with other men. I want to share some of my testimony with you. When I was young, I'm 45 now. When I was younger, sorry, it's shaking. I'm holding this with my hands. I used to date girls, and I liked them. I didn't see anything wrong with it. My family, who raised me as an Episcopalian, we went to church every Sunday. My grandma was in the church. She didn't see anything wrong with it. And if she did, she didn't say anything. I got married to a man who I'm still married to. We've been married for 23 years. And I was still in the world, not following the Lord or anything. And I fell in love with a female while I was still married. And I was with her and my husband. And I was doing drugs and just thought I was living my best life. And boy, I was not living my best life. At the time, I thought I was, but yeah, I'm not. I wasn't. And I really, really wasn't. I was playing into the hand of the enemy and doing it. I was living vainly for myself, doing everything that made me happy, and I was completely empty inside the whole entire time. I thought that living for myself and doing what I wanted to do was more important than anything, because I have lived for other people. I've lived for my mom, my dad, my grandma and my grandpop, even though my grandma and my grandpop I love so much. They're more like my mom and my dad. They're both in heaven right now, but because my childhood was really bad. Um, I'll give you a little bit of my childhood. My mom got pregnant with me, and my dad didn't want me. He wanted my mom to get an abortion, and my mom said no. And I think she got pregnant. Oops, sorry, that's my stomach. I think that she thought that if she got pregnant, it would save their marriage, but it didn't work because 2 years after I was born, they got into a really bad fight. And I remember it. They got into a really bad fight in the basement of my grandmom and grandpa's house. And my mom took me away from my dad, and we left and went to Florida. And when I went to Florida with my mom, we met this dude, and she married him, and he started to abuse me in every which way that you can think of. And after, let's see, we left when I was 2, so it went on from 2 until I was 10. And then my dad got custody of me, and I moved back to where I am now. And my grandma and my grandpa, my dad lived with my grandma and my grandpa, so they gave me the life that I never had. And they showed me love, unconditional love, no matter what. And it was because of what my stepfather did that I had a problem with men. And I think that stems a lot from, like, women who are abused. They have problems with men. And I think maybe that's why they go outside of their, like, go with women, because they think that they can be safer with women. But, that's not the case all the time. And so because I had such a problem with men, that's why I went with females. And after I found out what I was doing was, you know what I mean? Like, I knew it was wrong the whole entire time. I lied to myself saying that, I'm happy, I'm living for myself, I'm doing what I want to do. Stupid. But I knew in my heart that it was wrong. And when I got saved, I repented, and I broke down and I asked God to forgive me. I asked my husband to forgive me. And I was forgiven, and I had to forgive myself as well. There's a lot of work that I had to do inside of myself, and I still am. It's an ongoing thing. But I've always, because of what happened to me when I was little, I always tried to fill that hole that was deep inside of me with other things. I tried to use drugs, alcohol, cigarettes, food, people, clothes, jewelry, like everything. I tried to fill that hole with everything. Sorry, that was my stomach. I'm hungry. And nothing worked. Nothing worked. I'm going to try not to cry. The only thing that worked was the love. The love that the Lord has, that truly saved my life. I have never known a love like his. He met me right where I was at, deep in my mess, deep in a pile of crap. And he brought me out of it, and he said, I can show you a life full of love and beauty and grace and mercy. I can help you, fix your heart and your mind and your soul. I can show you the way. And I'm telling you what, I'm a completely different person than who I used to be. I would fight at the drop of a hat. If you looked at me wrong, I would fight. And now, instead of fighting people, I want to save them. I want to show them. Sorry, it's my stomach. I'm really hungry. I want to show them that no matter what you're doing, that the Lord loves you. And that you're never too far gone. That His arms can reach you and take you out of your pit. My life is so much better, and it's all because of Him. So if you're going through what I was talking about, what I went through, just call on the Lord. You don't have to do anything or change anything. He will meet you right where you are. And He will take you by the hand, and He will show you how to become a new person. The love that I have for people now, I've never had it before. And I don't want anybody to go to hell. Trust me when I tell you that He loves you. He has a plan for your life. I love you. And I pray that you call on Him and that you repent and you ask for forgiveness. I pray that this blessed you. I love you. And remember, I told you, this is Brad from Big Family Homestead. He has a channel, Big Family Homestead and Big Family Devotions. Check them out. And I pray that you are blessed. And it's my stomach. I gotta go eat. I love you. I pray that this blessed you. And if it did, leave me a comment. I love you. I'm praying for you. Be blessed.